Hello people, this is the third time attempting this video because it seems like whenever I try to pause it to go on to a next subject or for a dramatic pause, sorry my throat just did something weird, I always seem to push the stop recording button. So let's just say I'm quite annoyed, and each time I make this video I seem to talk about a totally different subject and subjects. And if you're wondering when I'm gonna make my next advice video, it's about friendships and friends and where or what. Oh my god. I can't talk. I am not an English major. I am sorry. But I meant, if you know, you have a good friend or not. Do you? Do you have a good friend? I did not hit to put I did not push the stop record button. Plus for me. Oh, let's see if I can do it again without pushing it. I am successful! Okay. So, if you've seen this book, or maybe two, three of my videos, maybe even one, I told you guys I would share what's in this journal with you guys. It's somewhat of a wreck, this journal, to me, but I don't wish to wreck it, because I put so much effort into gluing magazine pictures and words on here. It's just not even worth wrecking it. Why would you wreck a piece of art? I wrecked it on the back, if it counts. I don't know if you'd count that, but maybe I do, because I am a perfectionist, and this bothers me. Anyway, I'm gonna start Wreck It Wednesdays. Maybe not Wreck It Wednesdays, because people already have those, I guess. Squeeze me. But I'm going to start Journal Wednesdays. And guess what today is, you guys? It's Wednesday. What a coinkydink that was. Alright, so what we're gonna start doing with this, if I remember to even do Journal Wednesdays, this is what we're gonna do. I'm not gonna promise you I'm gonna remember to do this every single Wednesday, unless you remind me Tuesday, or sometime Wednesday before I plan on making one. It would help if you participated in my mind, helping it remind me to do this thing. Cause no, seriously guys, I am just on blogger's block right now, and I got one more case to go, phone case, before I can show you all of them, so look out for that video too. It should be coming soon. Maybe tomorrow even, or in 2 days. It seems like my cases come maybe a week or 2 days after the first one. But anyway, let's get started with Journal Wednesdays. Be excited. What I hold in here is all my quotes that relate to me, and just things that keep personal things in here. Some of them are love quotes. I ain't gonna lie to you, because this is when I was breaking up with my boyfriend, the love of my life at one time. So I'm sorry if you hear love quotes, but we are going to read one quote or two. It depends on how much meaningful it is. It depends. I don't know how many quotes we'd read in one video, since it's already almost 5 minutes long. So this may be a long video, but anyway, if it's a really long quote with a really cool meaning, because I know I got a poem in here that has a lot of meaning, and I have no idea how to explain it. I can explain it, but it sure is hard. Ooh, kitty litter gets your car unstuck in the snow. Well, I have the attention span of a gnat. So anyway, open the book to the poem in here. that I'm too embarrassed to read out loud, because people are going to be like, you're such an attention getter, or you're so dramatic, or just hurtful things in that sense. So maybe you guys can read Latin and read this. If you know in any language that libro in de or di, or however Latin says it, it means book of. So if you can figure out what this means, you're very smart. But the first page, don't look at these. These aren't there yet. We're going to the first one. Ha ha ha. Ah, no, I almost wrecked the page. The first one says, now don't laugh at me, this is I don't even know why I'm doing this. Don't laugh at me, don't make jokes about me. This is very personal to me. So, if I even get one negative comment about it, no more. No more of me. No more of this, I should say. Okay, the first one says, those nights, now this is a quote. I have stars next to the ones that are like journal entries for me. But anyway, this is a quote that I found on the internet. Those nights when you just break down, realizing how lonely you are, and that nobody even cares. Now, the backstory on that quote is, this is like before I got my doctor's appointment to go to see if I have depression and anxiety. So this is like my feelings, like I would cry every night. I would cry thinking that I was so alone, that no one understood, because my mom didn't understand why I was feeling this way, so I felt lonely. I'm like, no one understands me in this family. But now they do. They understand, so it's all good. It's okay. I figured that no one cares because I tried talking to my mom about it, and she didn't really listen to me. She didn't do anything about it. My friends, or my friend, ex-friend, whatever, thought I was being so dramatic that this is not an attention-getting thing. It's how I felt. Excuse me for feeling these feelings. God. The second quote on this page, or we might even just do a page each video. We'll see how it goes. Sometimes, you gotta pretend everything's okay. Because when I would go to school all depressed and whatever, people would always ask me, what's wrong? Are you okay? Are you fine? What's the matter? And, you get tired of people asking you those questions, so you pretend to be happy, but really, you're dying inside. That was deep and true. Last quote on this page. I'm sick of making things worse. I'm sick of being hurt. I'm sick of crying myself to sleep. I'm sick of hating everything. I'm sick of faking a smile. I'm sick of feeling this way. I'm sick of letting people down. I'm sick of being me. Why am I sharing this with you guys? This is really personal stuff. Shows how demented, does that mean retarded? Does that mean like a form of disability? Because if it is, then I am demented. Because, I think that means like evil. Or you do evil acts. Demented. I am demented. But anyway, it's like self-explanatory. I'm sick of feeling this way. I'm sick of feeling depressed. I'm sick of making things worse. Because this was about the time when me and my boyfriend was like off and on. Because I would always like make things worse by telling him my feelings. Or how I felt. Or how I just make it worse. Just with the things I'd say. I don't know how. I'd just say like, I'm watching Dirty Dancing. And he would get mad at me. Alright. I'm sick of being hurt. He'd always hurt me deeply. Like, even my friend said, he just hurts you all the time. Why are you still with him? Because I love him, I would say. Don't stick with someone who hurts you. It's not worth it. He's not worth your tears, okay? I'm sick of crying myself to sleep. I cry myself to sleep every night. Because once again, I feel lonely. And I just have like these feelings that would just rush to me. And you just cry yourself to sleep. Don't ask me how. If you have depression and anxiety, you would understand. I'm sick of hating everything. I hate school. I hate people. I hate my I used to hate my life because of everything that I was going through. I would have to explain to you what happened to me as a child for you to understand why I hated my life. But I feel as though that's just way too personal for this early in videos, so you're lucky you're even getting this. You're lucky I ran out of ideas. You're lucky I got vlogger's block. I'm sick of faking a smile, obviously, so people would quit asking me what's wrong. Sick of feeling this way. I hate being depressed. But then once again, it depresses me knowing that I can only be happy when I'm on these pills. Like, I have to be on a pill to be happy. It depresses me thinking about that, so I don't think about it. I'm sick of letting people down. I felt as though I was letting everyone down around me. Like, my friends would have troubles and I just totally ignore it. Like, I'm sorry, and I'd let them down. Or my mom, I let her down. I felt, even if I wasn't, I'd always feel that way. Sick of being me. Once again, I'd have to tell you my backstory. Like, when I was a child. Just too early. Yeah, so that was Journal Wednesdays. There's like a lot more pages. Like, I got like 40-some pages in here. And they're all like lots of quotes on each page. Like that one, that's gonna take up a whole video. Some of them are about what happened to me as a child, as a baby child. So I might not explain most of them fully, only because it's really personal to me. Even though this is really personal to me. See, like I told you about the stars, that they were like my journal entries. Yeah. You start to see a lot of them. But, yeah. This is just all me. And then I'm getting the Wreck This Journal to take out steam on it. And I figured I love to draw, and that whole book is like drawing and destructiveness. And I thought, hey, that sounds pretty dang fun. It's a stress reliever. I'ma try it. And that's the end. I'm slowly filling it up. Slowly but surely. Ha 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 ha. So once again, please remind me Tuesday or Wednesday sometime to redo this thing if you want me to even do it. I mean, this was just a tryout. Like if you want more of my personal being. And please subscribe. It's right there. It's right there. It's right there. Just drag your little mouse over. Just boop. And you're subscribed to this wonderful channel. It will make you laugh. I promise you, I will make you laugh, okay? Laugh! I make myself laugh. And I will see you all later. Ta-ta! Tater Tot Hot Dish says ta-ta. Ta-ta now.